Hello there, everybody. Happy Friday evening to you. I've got 3 new journals to go into the Etsy store. Please remember that I am having a 10% off sale, you guys, and it ends Sunday at midnight. So now is a great time to snap yourself up some journals for yourself, to gift yourself, and gifts to ourselves are very important, or to give to someone for the holidays. Let's go through these. We'll start off with the Storyteller. I love this little journal. She's very sweet. She features a bird on the front and prima flowers with just a bit of bling. I think the color palette in this napkin that I started with is just really beautiful. It's got some shimmery, sparkly netting on it, which kind of, that does 2 things. It makes everything look really pretty. It also reinforces the book as well. The brag closure says Dime Bank, so it's a very vintage feeling journal. It's finished off with glass beads, Czechoslovakian beads. I like the bead strand as well. I thought it went really, really nicely with the journal. And of course, we've got a smattering of hairy paper clips up here just to make you chuckle, because sometimes they make me chuckle as I'm putting them together. They're just a lot of fun. Let's take a look inside and see what we have. It's an assortment of fun papers, and we've got bookmarks for you. This is a tag that has a unicorn on it. Thought that was super cool, because if you're going to tell your story, and if you're going to be a storyteller, then maybe a unicorn is your spirit animal, right? If you're going to tell yourself a story about being a mighty warrior queen who rides on a unicorn. Wouldn't that be cool? Got some vintage text pages for you, and of course you guys know how much I love, love, love the imagery from National Geographic magazine. I love the papers in this. Doesn't that just give you like this sense of peace? It's just such a pretty, pretty picture. I love the timbers in this house. I love the simple wreath right here. It seems like the older I get, the more I love simplicity and structure. I think that's it. I like structure and I like simplicity. Sometimes I'm not... I don't know what it is about surprises. It's like I kind of don't exactly like them. There are some great surprises. Like I had a great surprise birthday party for my 60th birthday. But I guess it's just maybe it's predictability. You know, you kind of, as you get older, kind of crave predictability. But that's not something you should fall into. I am taking steps this month to do things that I don't particularly like, or that I might have some fear of. This card says Rosé the day away. I would Prosecco the day away in a heartbeat with a nice toonie sandwich with olives. This book does feature some of the distressed photographs from magazines that I'm so fond of. Oh, getting back to that, I and my sister and I had this conversation not long ago that if you are a person who has something to look forward to, you have a longer life expectancy. And my sister travels a lot, so she constantly has something to look forward to. And of course, now we have the wedding, so we're all looking forward to that. But it really made a lot of sense, you know, and you get kind of comfort, you get comfortable, you get kind of in a rut. You know, the older you get, you don't want to drive after dark. you know, crazy things like that. But honestly, my 21-year-old niece doesn't really like to drive after dark either. And she likes to be in the bed at 8 o'clock. So she's like my shining light. She makes me feel a whole lot better about being 60 because I've seen her at 21 go, Aunt Tammy, I need to go to bed now. I was like, okay. More images for you to play with. We've got tea-dyed and coffee-dyed papers, index cards. I think that these two things together are absolutely beautiful. This this blue color along with this lime green, kind of this turquoise sea color that turned out really nicely when I tea-dyed it. I started off with colored index cards. And it really turned out really super cool, you guys, so try that. Okay, and this one is called The Storyteller. And look at Frosty, my friends. And today it's like 72 degrees. So it's like, oh, it's coming. But the rest of the week's going to be 80, yahoo. So, you know, you got a little bit of fall and then you get a little bit of summer. I like these long crystal-y beads right here. They are not crystal beads, they're plastic. But they reminded me kind of icicles, and I thought that they went really well with the front of this journal. It says Feelin Frosty up here. There's a piece of lace that has flowers on it that I've put rhinestones in the middle of. This is one of those very subtle colored napkins that I'm so fond of. And this is my last one. It has a brad closure that says 25 on it. So let's take a quick look. Vintage Christmas card for you. I love this one. Look at that. Very different. It says, good wishes for Christmas, good wishes for always for you. And it's signed G.M. Another beautiful little vintage Christmas card right here. A new Christmas card with an envelope. My art angel sent me a book about vintage wrapping paper. And man, oh man, oh man, am I having fun with that. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like the most perfect paper pad ever in the whole wide world. Another vintage card. This is a new card. Of course, with an envelope. So you can send these if you want to. You can just very simply stick them in an envelope, and there you go. You've got your start on your Christmas cards. Of course, any of this paper you could pull out, put some stickers on, do some embellishments, some drawing, whatever you want to do to jazz it up and make your own Christmas cards right here, right out of this book. Really easy. Got gingerbread man right here. I love this little bear. He's looking up and got his hands raised in the air. Another vintage Christmas card with all good wishes for a blessed Christmas and a happy new year. This one's signed Priscilla, Arthur, and Cindy. And we've got a Santa Claus up here for you and more embellishments in this little pocket. More Santa Claus embellishments here. And there's a wooden piece that says sweater weather because it is coming, my friends. It's kind of gotten chilly in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that to come out. I was just thinking it in my head and it came out my mouth. So you got a lot of sweet papers inside Mr. Feelin Frosty to have fun with. Make a great Christmas present for someone. The last book that I have to show you is a Santa Claus journal. It says Merry Christmas. And I love this one because there's a card down here. And it's got a Christmas tree in it and got packages stacked up right here. Christmas tree has a sparkly star on it. I finished it off with lace that I have inlaid with some little rhinestones. And the closure is a snowflake on a red background. I also really dug. Hold on just a second. Guys, when you get these, remember this is wiggly right here, okay? So just be careful. love this bead strand. Look at that Christmas tree. Isn't that pretty? I don't have a Christmas tree because my doggy has a waggy tail and he knocks everything off the Christmas tree, which is a great problem to have. This says to greet you. This is a vintage greeting card. It's signed Ruby Packard. I love the way it folds out in 3 sections. Very pretty. Another vintage card. We're thinking this is probably 1920s. It has that really kind of roaring 20s kind of feel to it. A new Christmas card. A new Christmas card. A vintage Christmas card. Look at that one. Isn't that just stellar, beautiful artwork? Good grief. Wishing you good old-fashioned Christmas happiness and a bright new year. Love that. This is more of the book my art angel gave me of vintage Christmas paper. It is just so much fun. And it's not just vintage Christmas paper. It's vintage birthday paper, baby shower paper, wedding paper. It's just so cool. I love it. I've got a reindeer here that says joy to the world. Santa Claus with this gorgeous background. So pretty. So you've got plenty of things to play with. Or you can look at this as just kind of a starter, you know, and take out some Christmas stickers. Or maybe you send this journal to someone and include Christmas stickers and papers and, you know, colored pens and things like that. It would also be a super keen round robin journal for this time of year to send between friends. Let each one do a page or, you know, make an ATC out of the elements that they find in the book. Wouldn't that be fun? There's a poinsettia right there. And this one on the front says Merry Christmas. All right, you guys, I will have these in the shop either a little later on tonight or tomorrow, which is Saturday. And I am going to a church yard sale tomorrow, which is one of my very favorite things in the world to do, because when I go to church yard sales, I feel like I'm being supportive of my community. So I will let you guys know what I pick up. I'm kind of excited. It's a really good church yard sale. All right, you guys, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.